All right, it is that time of year. We are ready for our season's MakerLab. We're going to kind of combine this into taking care. You can take care of the earth by raking leaves, things like that. But anyway, we're going to start with summer. This is an independent station, and we have fishing here and counting and then sorting. You can sort by color or type. And then, of course, just a little summer grilling and picnicking as well. As always, we have the lesson plans here. We have the I can statement for what the students can say, and then scaffolding questions for during the play, and then also reflection questions for the piece at the end when you gather as a class and talk about each of the stations and vocabulary words as well. Books, of course, on the seasons. This is for ISPD and ECSE only, so make sure that your students leave that alone. And then we have winter. Oh my goodness. So not quite finished yet with the signs, but we're going to start with making snowmen. There's all different kinds of sizes of circles. You can talk about that. And there's enough that you can talk about how the biggest one on the little snowman can be the smallest one on, no. The biggest one on the small snowman can be the smallest one on the big snowman. Anyway, if you need some differentiation for some of your students, but there's hats, there are scarves and arms, and then different kinds of noses, and then eyes that they can decide between. So they can lay those out on the ground and make their snowmen. And then in a couple weeks, weeks 3 and 4, they'll be throwing snowballs at snowmen to see if they can knock them down. And of course, cleanup expectations are always listed here as well, of what needs to happen when you're done with your class. This one is spring, and spring's not quite ready yet, but basically we're going to be swatting bugs. So they will reach into the tub and grab a bug, and then they are going to look for the corresponding picture around the room and swat it with fly swatters. So we may have some insect rubbings as well, weeks 3 and 4. And then fall, of course, we have some apple picking and leaf raking. So they have wheelbarrow and an apple sort. There are all kinds of ways to sort, different kinds of baskets for the apples that are on the tree. They can pull those off and then sort them, and then just make sure that before you leave, they're all back on the tree for the next class. Make sure that you leave things the way that you would want them to left for you, and then we won't have any issues. So this, they will be raking leaves and then sorting apples as well. Let's see, there are some examples here to kind of give you an idea of the guidelines for how it should work. The first week always takes a little bit longer for the explanation piece, but then weeks 2 through 4 go a little quicker. And then an example of how you can rotate your students so that they each get 2 times in each center. I'll probably have some a little puzzle at each season in case you need differentiation for that as well. But I hope that you enjoy and have a happy seasoning. Yeah.